Have you tried any other SpongeBob game besides BFBB Movie and Creature? What do you mean?
I forget.
Like, have I played any other games? Because if so, the answer is a very obvious yes. Like, I've played Truth or Square for the channel many a times. And on my own time, I've tried out Drawing to Life SquarePants Edition. I've beaten Truth or Square DS. I've beaten PS2 Atlanta SquarePants, which, you know what? Hot take, not that bad of a game. Yeah, the rhythm sections suck dick. Because they're, like, just not fun at all. Everything else, though, I loved. Like, I thought everything else was really fun. And I'm technically in the middle of Atlantis DS. I started that game, like, a year ago, and I still have not beaten it, because it's surprisingly really hard.
Can you hear me now?
Like, that one gear boss has kicked my ass a lot. I've still yet to beat that mod without, beat that boss without dying. So here's what's different about Thug Tug, visual-wise. The visuals are supposed to reference the beta. Because in the beta, all the red sand was replaced, like all the red sand and most of the red metal, it was just generic metal at some point. Yeah, like Lights, Camera, Pants, Super Smart. Technically, I've tried Lights, Camera, Pants on GBA long time ago. My first handheld system ever was a DS Lite. This was like right when the 3DS launched, by the way. Actually, no, it might have been a little earlier, because that came out in, like, what, 2011? Oh, yeah, this is another change, not from the update, but activating this button, he didn't... What did the dust kill me? And the music's gone! Okay, so this is actually just an issue with this level in general. When you mod it, sometimes the music just dies. But yeah, my first ever handheld was a DS Lite. And one of the games I had for it was Lights, Camera, Pants on GBA. I have played and beaten Movie GBA. Great game. Such a good game. I've played a little of BFBB GBA, and man, I feel sorry for anyone for anyone whose first experience with BFBB was the GBA version, because that game is not good. Like, that game is genuinely super boring. Trying to think of other games I've played. I've tried Creature on DS. That might actually be the worst game in general I've ever played. I would rather play Sonic 06, because at least that game functions. Barely, but it functions. I've played a little of... It's actually really hard to answer. I've played a little of Creature on GBA 2. Good game, really hard. I think it's way too hard. Specifically, the Starfish Man level, the first one. I hate that level with a passion. Because I think it's really hard for no reason. And god dang. Oh! My back hurts. It's starting to hurt, like, around my shoulders. I think it's the way I've been sitting. Revenge on the Flying Bunch. I've yet to play a single version of that game, and I don't want to. I hear the GBA version's a little better, but that's the keyword, a little. I actively do not have any interest to play that game. Oh, music's dead again. And I think, in terms of Bob games, that's really all I've played. Like any other game I haven't played, it's either on my list, like SquigglePants is on my list, because I hear it's a WarioWare clone. And I think that's pretty much the only game I haven't played that I want to. Everything else, I have no intention of... Oh! I played Boating Bash a long time ago. I wasn't able to get into it. Turns out I have to buy groceries anyway, so to the expensive store I go. Go, Ethan, go! Don't worry, buddy, you're gonna have plenty of time. We're not even halfway through the game yet. Oh shit! Ah! I can tell right now the version of SquarePants I have, because by the way, I have SquarePants. I have it for the 3DS. Have I tried Super Sponge? No. I kind of don't want to. I hear the GBA version is really good. But, like, I'd just rather not. Like, I'd just really rather not play it. Again, I hear the GBA one's good. I'm just not interested. I have heard the music. The music is fantastic. And it's hard to believe it's all sequenced, even on PS1. Which, speaking of that, Church of Kondo, where's my Super Sponge remastered? For those who don't get what I'm talking about, the composer of Super Sponge uploaded remastered versions to SoundCloud, but he didn't allow you to download them, meaning they are still compressed. Super Sponge is better on PS1? Really? I hear the exact opposite. Also, random fun fact here. Oh, you're not going to find out now because the disco music's not playing. The disco music is broken! So, fun fact here. The disco floors are synced to the Disco Star music, and by the looks of it, they're even synced to this music. I have heard the GBA version's music, and good God. It's butchered so bad, and some of the choices are just outright incorrect, from what I know. But anyways, like, but yeah, the composer of Super Sponge uploaded the stuff to SoundCloud, but he didn't allow them for download, so they're still compressed. And it's technically possible to get, like, proper remastered versions, since all the game's music is sequenced. And we have the sound font, it's in the game itself. Also, this was a change I did. All of the enemies in this area spawn from a spawner now. Boy. Both tracks have a 120 BP. Well, that explains why both are synced perfectly. Also, hi, double. How goes it? Another weird detail I've noticed about the PS2 version while I was recording it. Apparently the trench monsters have bloom too. Not those guys, these guys. Which was weird because I thought the only enemies in the movie that had bloom were the junkyard enemies, and they don't appear to have any on the PS2 version. uploaded a mod, that's it. Ah, yes, the life of a heavy iron modder. Kira, I freaking love those level-themed combat. Yeah, you're not seeing shit like this from me again. Way too much effort. So, yeah, I hate to be the bearer of bad news for the update, but the Ultimate Combat Arena, yeah, it's still the same as it was in the original version of Encore. But yeah, you're never getting stuff like this from me again. Because again, it's way too much effort. I mean, I still think the end results look good, but it's just way too much effort. If you try to do a no damage in the Ultimate Combat Arena mod, fuck that. No. No, no, I do not have the sanity to spare. Like, absolutely not. I'm probably gonna wait to read the chat until I'm done with this location. Boy.
Okay, this is a bit risky here.
Boy. Definitely gonna need that for now, man. What the fuck is hitting me? How did I change the Ultimate Combat Arena? Well, the original plan was final wave of all three and have the arena look like all three got combined. But I got the arena done. I don't have the files anymore, but the arena was done, and it surprisingly did not crash. But once I started getting to editing the enemies, that kind of just never happened because it resulted in instant crashes. So instead, what I did was I basically did what Backwards Mod did on crack. I also did not make them all go into one damn circle. I actually edited the move points. God dang, my back's really starting to hurt. And I need to replace this chair. Okay, now let's check back on the chat since I was kind of getting some mental overload there. Okay, I got the no damage part. Apologies if I bring up my Halloween mod too much. Dude, no problem. I'm plugging my own shit here. Like, this is a stream about a mod I made, so I do not care if you talk about your own mods. You know, this is not... We don't shame pluggers here. We embrace them. Unless they're plugging, like, some porn site that gives you a virus. Nintendo TV 64. I've heard from Proboscis Archive that it's impossible to port assets from Ratatouille, WALL-E, and up to movie game and BFP. Well, yeah, because those are not... Those are both Heavy Iron games, yes. But those are both... Like, all of those are Heavy Iron titles, that is true. But they're all made in different engines. BFP and movie are made in the same engine. Well, same in air quotes. No, same, yeah. It's render-aware that's different across the versions. But Ratatouille, WALL-E, and Up are made on a different engine altogether. The engines just happen to share asset names and shit. Or similarities. Other than that, that's pretty much where they end. Also, I'm fully convinced me adding those spawners is the reason why this level has sound issues. Boy. Let me hit you. What do I have in the extras that I could use? Hey Koopa, is importing stuff from Incredibles game possible in movie? I have no fucking clue. It should be, because to my knowledge, they're based on the same version of RenderAware, and I know you can port some assets between BFBB and movie from simple copy-paste. Like, I haven't seen anyone really try it. It should be. I don't know. I might be very wrong, though. Oh, yes, it is time to do this now, isn't it? You know, one thing I actually wanted to do with this challenge was make it like, SpongeBob based. Ethan, so porn sites that don't have viruses are fine under those conditions. I plead the fifth. I don't think I'll ever mod the movie game. Nah, you gotta try at least once. Like, yeah, it's a little harder to mod than BFBB, but you'll find you have a lot more freedom with movie than you would with BFBB. Because movie has stuff like scripts and stuff. BFBB doesn't have the... I pressed the throw button. I know I did. It worked that time. Oh shit, I threw this way too early. Okay, go, you fool! No, you fool! Did I mention I really don't like this challenge? I do know it's possible to port assets from Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights, since that's the same engine as BFB. Yeah. Technically speaking, I think we can port everything from these games to one another. It's just for some stuff, it requires more effort because of the different versions of renderware. Like movie and Incredibles, that should be possible because to my knowledge, it's the same version of renderware. For BFB and movie, though, it's a little harder because movie uses a quote-unquote more advanced version of renderware. Meanwhile, BFBB uses an older version, and I think Scooby uses an older version from BFBB. Yeah, first try. By the way, this slide stuttering happens on PS2 as well, meaning it probably happens on the Xbox version. But I don't remember it happening there, so I might be high. Oh, we got a notification in my server in general. Someone's catching on to the name change of the server. Oh, and the music died again. Okay, there, I resurrected it. It's alive. Oh, I don't have Matra Throw, I can't make that. Like I ported the skies from Scooby-Doo into... Well, that's just a texture, though, isn't it? Unless you ported the whole ass model. Because technically speaking, we can port any texture from any game. As long as it's like a PNG or some shit. Oh, get up in time! You bitch. I wanted that 10-point! I'll just get it when I come out of the challenge. The good old star slides that are totally not jank at all, I swear. They're not jank, you're jank. See, they're not jank, you're jank. I wouldn't lie to you guys, would I? They're not jank at all, right? I tell nothing but the truth. It's just a texture. I had a feeling it was just a texture. That Scooby sky looks really good in Kelp Forest, actually. Like, it helps that level as a whole is green. One thing I still need to... What happened there? I've never had that happen before. One thing I still need to try is porting the light kits from the games, because I know for a fact every movie light kit works in BFBB and vice versa. In fact, this mod uses a couple BFBB light kits, mainly the hub world. Like, I still need to see if, like, Incredibles or Scooby light kits work. I'll take the hit. Yay! First try. Again, I don't lie to you guys. All those attempts, all those failed attempts you saw earlier, you're just high. I spiked your drinks. Oh, Lord. Did the music seriously just die from me pulling up the upgrade menu? 10 out of 10, IGN. Oh, might be dead for good. Oh, there we go. They have accepted. Whoa! What the fuck just happened? Okay, my monitor went like black for a second there. And the music died again! Bitch! Okay, so the barrel has been moved here because the turrets actually end up killing them. One of the turrets end up killing themselves in the original game because there's a barrel like right where he's shooting. And I want to say it's not intentional. At the same time, it very easily could be. Because it could be showing you that, like, enemies can affect the shit you break too, I guess. I don't know. Movie's weird. God, look at that animation of glory. Also, a random fun fact for those who do not know. The reason why SpongeBob and Patrick's animations are different in the Thug Tug level is because, I guess this is a heavy iron moment, but apparently those are entirely separate skins. Even though it's literally just a fucking animation change. Let's see if I can one-hand this. I mean, I only need one hand anyway. I'm moving the joystick. Yeah, let this settle in for a second. They decided to make entirely separate skins for the boys in the Thug Tug, but they could not be asked to make skins for the Junkyard. Think about that. Couldn't be bothered making skins for the Junkyard when they literally could have just either used the trench models or used those with new animations. Because we have remnants of, like we have remnants of a possible Junkyard skin. Some of the animations the caveman costumes used are labeled after the Junkyard levels. Mario Fan 4, hey Koopa, how do you feel about the Wii U and 3DS eShop closing? I don't care. And it's just like when the original Sonic games got delisted on Steam. I don't care. And I don't understand why people were so upset about that, saying how, like, they were trying to stop preservation. Because here's my solution to that, right? Okay, you guys ready? Ready? ROMs. ROM sites. Boom. Done.
I think we've got the key now, Patrick.
And, like, I see people always complain about, like, how they can't buy them legit anymore, and I'm thinking, you more than likely emulate that on your computer anyway. Why do you care? Yeah, does it suck you can't buy it legit anymore? A little. But, like, emulators exist. Like, emulators exist. ROMs for everything exist. You can get ROMs for WiiWare shit. There's WiiWare games you can emulate. Like, we're good. And homebrewing a Wii U and 3DS to put that stuff on there is piss easy. I can do it. Like, I can do it. It's easy. It's really easy. Also, this is another big change for Encore, and I'm sorry to anyone who played the Kelp Forest mod beforehand, where it has proper lighting now. I could not give this level proper lighting. I tried, and it looked like ass. Like, it looked like bloody ass. Yeah, I noticed that while I was playing the I'm pretty sure while I was playing the game for the no music footage, how the key is literally just the golden spatula from BFBB. But I mean, in all fairness, in the movie, the key is just the golden spatula. Also, a random fun fact I found out when scrolling through these textures, one of these bikes that are scattered throughout the level, one of them is named Dennis's bike. Like, one of the bike textures is named after Dennis. Meaning, we technically do have a model of his bike somewhere. Daytime, no weenie, parking anytime, let's go, Koopa. Yeah, fun fact, this wasn't even made for Encore. I made this as a joke. Like, I made this out of curiosity just to see how it looked. And I ended up liking it. Like, I ended up realizing how I didn't make a visual change for this level for Encore originally, so I thought I'd just include it anyway. And again, I tried to make the lighting proper, but I could not do that. Because for, like, no reason at all. So the way I gave Daytime Kelp Forest proper lighting was... I took the original BSPs, and instead of, like, replacing the vertex colors, I multiplied them, which keeps all the baked-in colors and stuff. Meaning, like, now we can finally have Daytime Kelp Forest with proper lighting. I just brightened the JSP itself using the multiply feature. I tried doing that for this level, but for some reason, this level has a lot of baked-in red. Like, a lot of the shading in this level uses baked-in red. And when you brighten it up enough, it looks horrible. And the problem is, you can't get rid of the red, because then the level looks all green. But then you can't get rid of the blue, because then the level looks orange. It looks yellowish. But you can't get rid of the yellow, because yellow's not even a color you can edit. And if you get rid of all the colors, the level's black. Like, completely black. So, like, that means, theoretically, the only way you could give this level proper lighting is taking all the BSP, turning those into models, and then importing those models as simps or platforms. But the problem is, you can't do that, because they won't have any collision. Oh shit, I think that's Dennis's bike over there, actually.
Well done, SpongeBob and Patrick.
So yeah, basically for this level in particular, there's just no way of having proper lighting.